So she was at the jazz club, right? She'd had a great time. She'd sang with the band. She'd made some friends. She'd had about 7 martinis. Yeah, which is, you know, when things start to get a little bit, because you know how it can get late at night when you're on your own and you've had 7 martinis and you're in a lovely jazz club and all of a sudden everyone's leaving and you're just there and you're like, oh, right. And it's gotten really dark that for some reason everyone's left and they're packing up around me and I'm just still sat there like, okay, right. And then your mind drifts, doesn't it? To your ex. Yes, here we are back again. Oh no. And you know what, it's a funny thing actually, exes. They do tend to make great artistic subjects, you know. I feel like songwriters and singers, we've been singing about exes for generations and generations. I feel like heartache is so, I don't know, it does something to artists, doesn't it? Creators, painters, dancers, just this expression of just like an aching, tragic loss of an ex-boyfriend or girlfriend or partner or they, them or person, significant other. And that's the subject of this very next song that I'd like to sing for you tonight, which is a new song. And this is a song about my ex. And, no, but you know what, don't worry, this particular ex, this is like my main ex. You know you have like a couple side exes, but then you have like a main ex? Yeah, this is my main ex, right? Let me tell you, it took me years to get over this man. And I finally am. My goodness, it took a really long time. I mean, yeah, tears were shed. You know, and it's just such a funny thing, you know, when you finally cross that kind of boundary of, you know, you've managed to kind of separate yourselves feelings-wise and emotionally, and all of a sudden, you know, he's out there living his life, I'm out here living mine. I don't even get a happy birthday text anymore, which I personally think is a little bit like, well, do you know what I mean? Like, well, you know when my birthday is, don't act brand new, I'm just gonna get my mic stand, it's over here. You know, and goodness me, you just go from being lovers to strangers. Celeste said it so perfectly in that fabulous song that she wrote. But God, it's odd, isn't it? That whole process. And it's so funny, I told you I'm completely over this guy, but when I drive down this one specific road in London, South London, called Nightingale Lane. The road is called Nightingale Lane. And it is literally my memory lane. I couldn't, my mind was just like, whoa. And I just see the girl who fell in love, the girl who got her heart broken on that road, the girl who just was, I was a different person, but I was still me, but it was just then. Anyway, it's so deep. So I wrote a song about it. It's called Nightingale Lane, and we're gonna sing it right now. At the beginning of the song I say, this is a song about the greatest heartbreak I've ever known. It's called Nightingale Lane. On the street, in the South London suburbs, is where my first love kissed me goodbye. His lips were thin and clear stained, the tear stained was a pain that made me cold and numb. All through the oceans I cried and made of steel. Just floating on when I drive down this road. I reminisce. I drive slow. I let him go now. I just see a ghost town, and sometimes in red lights with closed eyes. I tell myself to go. Somebody will again. 18, I refused to feel again. And looking back now, we never were quite right for each other, baby. But in the absence of passion in my life, I remember how alive love once was. And it's sad when I drive down this road, I reminisce those times. I drive slow, I've let it go now. I just see it goes down, and sometimes in red lights with closed eyes, I tell myself to go on, just say somebody let me one, and someday somebody will again, like the way you love me. And though we never played stranger, your soul is true. I'm capable of loving someone the way I love you. For the right, the best, the truth makes the old heart ever new. Instead of the west, I've dabbled in love since maybe every other summer. It never lasts long, they never stick around. I'm made of steel now. I believe someday someone gon' come along and knock them walls down, and knock them walls down. When I drive down this road, I know I've let him go now. Right here in this ghost town, right here in this world is where someone was lovely and so bad, someone someone